little project this weekend and I thought I would take you along with me. I needed to update my first aid kit for my family childcare, and my old first aid kit was just old, things were getting expired, and it was just feeling very disorganized and chaotic. Whenever I needed to reach in there and get anything, it just kind of exploded and everything got everywhere. I have the list of everything that I need to go in my first aid kit, so I went shopping and picked up some new items because these do expire, and I found a nice little organizer where everything can go in. So on my first aid kit list, it's very basic. I don't have any medications in here. It's just all things that I could use for a small emergency, or cuts, scrapes, bruises, things like that. The little types of things that might occur, plus being prepared for anything major. I found this Sterilite container. I figured it would work out pretty good. I like that it's not too wide. I can slide it into a backpack if I need to, or it can store easily and I can grab it when I need it. It had these little storage containers inside of here. I figured I can use 2 of these. One of these I don't need. I can use that for something else. The first item that I'll put in here, because it'll fit nicely in the bottom, are just these Ziploc bags in case there are soiled materials that I need to store or dispose of. I'll put that in the bottom. Next, I need to have a little notebook and a pencil just in case I need to jot down some notes to remind myself of anything or any event that will have to be documented into some kind of injury report. And that's going to go in this baggie along with a first aid guide. That's also on the list, and that's a requirement for my licensing. I think this should fit right in here on this wider side, and I'll put that in the bottom so that I can store things on top of it. I need to have some vinyl medical gloves, and these are already done. They came from another first aid kit, and they're already in a baggie, and those will fit nicely right here on this side. Having a little bit of water in there, it's not only a requirement, but it'd probably be good to have on hand in case you needed to grab something super quick to either wash somebody's eyes out or maybe rinse their mouth out, or if they're dehydrated. That small water bottle can fit in here, and then also just in case we're out and about and we have no running water and I need to sanitize our hands, we have some hand sanitizer, but that would only be used just in the case that we don't have any access to water to wash the hands. I have a little auxiliary thermometer here. Having some covers is also on the list. So I have all these little compartments. These are going to be good for the small items that can sort of float around. These are butterfly bandages. They're not on my list, but I have them and I thought they might come in handy, so I'm going to put them in there too. And I also have my choking test tube here. That actually fits perfectly right there as well. We need some gauze bandages, and these are kind of a smaller size. They fit really good right there. And medical tape. Then we also need a roll of flexible gauze. All of the band-aids, these are something that we're kind of using nonstop. We will have sorted sizes of these. So the large ones can fit in here really good. These compartments are just really perfect for the band-aids. I can see what I need and I can pull them out really quickly. And actually quite a few band-aids fit in these compartments, these little band-aids, and they can go in this upper compartment. And then next are some wipes. You could use baby wipes. These are just hand wipes. And then also we have some little medical scissors, and they can go in there as well. And next we need to have a triangular bandage, and we'll put that in there, as well as these larger gauze pads and then large band-aids. These are good for knee scrapes, elbow scrapes, bigger abrasion type injuries. And then next we're going to have a couple small cold packs in here. These are instant cold packs. Then I have a little pack of tissue, as well as face shields for the CPR. I've used this little bottle for the hand soap because my big hand soap wouldn't fit in here, so I just put some hand soap into that small bottle, and that fits pretty good. This is everything. It's all on the list. I'm going to just pop this up here right into the top so I can see what's in here, and then that way if I use something, it's going to be really easy to replenish. And I've made that list for you. I'll put that link below. And then also I've made a first aid Red Cross label that will fit nicely on the top, and that way if a sub is here or somebody else and they need to grab my first aid, kit, we know that this is it. This is the first aid kit. And this will normally just be stored on top of my fridge so I can get at it easily. If this is a first aid kit you're making for your home, you could put some medication in there like Benadryl or Neosporin, maybe some Tylenol. But because this is for my family childcare, I'm not allowed to have any medications outside of a medical lock box. I'm also required to write down the expiration dates on these just to make sure everything's fresh, and then this gets looked at when I have inspections. Here's the little lockbox that we use for medications. This can go in the fridge for any medication that needs to go in the fridge, and it's really easy for me to open, but this is a child-proof lock on there. I have a couple of these. This is the only place that we store medication. That way it's safe from the children, and then this also goes way up high on a shelf. It feels really good to have all of this put away and organized, and I only need one go-to first aid kit where it's actually practical and usable and will have everything that I need. And then also it shows that I am compliant with my regulations and I will pass inspections because it's very clear what I have in here, and it's just really good peace of mind. But thanks for watching. I'm always creating content to help other childcare providers out with either educational materials or operating a childcare home. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out.